If you can hear any weird noises during this video, it's because he has been sat behind me the whole time. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been maybe like 2 months since I've filmed or posted a video, and that is because I had double jaw surgery. I don't think I talked about it on here before, but I had double jaw surgery, and that's been something that I've waited many years to have, and I thought I'd just do a video talking about my experiences and tips and advice for people that are also going to have the surgery, because that was my biggest mistake, was not doing enough research. I watched like a few TikTok videos about it, and that was it. I didn't really care, and then I kind of got like slapped in the face when I was like, oh my god, like this recovery is difficult, and it was difficult. So yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about my surgery. I have some bullet points to talk about because I tried filming this video before and it was an hour long and my phone ran out of storage. So I'm gonna try and make this shorter and snappier. We'll just get right into it. So yeah, I am 5 weeks post-op. I had my surgery on the 14th of August. So I am still swollen. I'm still swollen here, like under my neck. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I have swelling here and here as well, like this part of my face and down here, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I can insert pictures as we go along, but yeah, the swelling definitely used to be a lot worse. So I'm happy right now. I'm happy with how I look, because you don't look at me and think I'm swollen. Like, to a random person, I don't look swollen. It's just the people that know me are like, something's off, but I don't look swollen, and I'm happy about that. I needed this surgery for a long time. It's been something that's been talked about since I was 14. I've always had an underbite, just like through genetics. My dad had an underbite, and so therefore I got an underbite. And it was one that couldn't be fixed with braces. I got many opinions. I went to many orthodontists, and they all said I should have the surgery. I had the surgery through the NHS, so I didn't pay for anything. Everyone suggested it. Everyone said you should have it done because it's either braces and surgery or nothing at all, because having braces will make the underbite worse. And I have pretty wonky teeth as well. So it was kind of like either I do everything, get my teeth straightened and jaw moved, or I do nothing at all. And I was 14, 15 when this was first talked about. And obviously, I was like insecure in secondary school. So I'm like, of course I'm gonna get everything done. I wasn't in any pain. It wasn't affecting my breathing. It wasn't affecting my eating. Um, my main thing was, my side profile. Obviously, with the underbite, your bottom jaw and your bottom lip sticks out, which I was very insecure about at the time. I feel like as I got older, I wasn't as insecure about, because I'm 21 now. So it's been over 5 years, and I only just had the surgery. So I could eat normally, I could breathe normally. It was just my teeth were very like like this. They were very close together, or I guess like this, with the underbite, and I grind my teeth all the time. My teeth are always like clenched together. Even now, my teeth are always just clenched. So I'd wake up in the morning and my teeth would feel loose, especially at the front where the bottom teeth are pushing out the front teeth. It would hurt really bad and it would just feel achy, and my teeth would feel loose. And obviously, I, you don't know if that's going to get worse or better as it grows, as your jaw grows, because I was 15. So I was like, I should get the surgery, because they said if I refuse the surgery, I can't have braces, and then obviously I can't have the surgery. And if, a bit later on I decide I want the surgery, then they said I'd have to pay for it because I'd already refused it. So I was like, kind of under pressure to decide. It was either I stay with ugly teeth or I go the whole 9 yards. So in the end, obviously, I decided to go with the surgery. That's why, basically. I had the surgery, everything went well, everything was fine. I will say I was in there for a lot longer than I thought I was gonna be, because my pre-op, they said it takes 2 to 4 hours, and I ended up being in there for 7.5 hours. So naturally, my mum was really worried about me because she wasn't hearing anything. She was just waiting for me. And you know, when it gets to 7.5 hours, you're like, oh my god, something's gone wrong. But nothing went wrong, everything was fine. I guess they're just perfectionists, I'm not sure. So yeah, I had my bottom jaw moved back and I had my top jaw moved forward, and also the angle changed because my teeth are not like aligned in the center, if that makes sense. They're kind of like a crossbite. Um, and also my top jaw was like slanted or something. I'm not 100%, but they tried to get away with it by just moving my bottom jaw, but they were like, no, if you want like the perfect smile, the perfect teeth, you need to move both jaws. So I was like, okay, great. May as well, while you're in there, may as well move the top one as well. Fine. Um, so I ended up with, I have 23 screws in my face. I'll put my x-ray on the screen because I don't care if people see that. You can request to have your x-ray. You can email the hospital and ask for your x-rays. For any x-ray, you can ask for them. So that's what I did. It was pretty quick as well. It took like less than a week for them to get back to me and send me my x-ray. So I definitely recommend that if you want to see it. So yeah, waking up, I was in no pain. The worst thing was I needed to pee so bad when I woke up. Like that was all that was on my mind. I was like, I'm gonna pee myself. Like, because obviously I was in there for such a long time that I was just like, I need to pee. So that was kind of it. Like, my biggest worry was waking up and being in so much pain. And obviously, because you can't talk, I was like, I'm gonna wake up, be in pain, and not be able to communicate to anyone that I'm in pain. Like not be able to talk to anyone. And that was my biggest worry. I woke up and I was not in any pain. I was obviously uncomfortable, that's expected, but I wasn't in pain at all. It didn't hurt. The only thing I could think about was needing to pee. Like I didn't even register that anything had happened to my face. I was just like on a mission. Yeah, I went back to my room. I was lucky and I managed to have a room all to myself. Had a room to myself. I saw the surgeon, talked to him. He was really happy with everything. I was happy with everything. I couldn't really see. I couldn't really look in there. I couldn't really open my mouth, but I felt fine. So that was good. The funny thing is, because obviously they give you food at the hospital, the guy, he was so funny. He was so nice. He came around and he gave me a sandwich for dinner. And I was just like, I didn't really know what to say. I was just like, I can't eat that. I still can't eat a sandwich and it's been 5 weeks. So I don't know. But yeah, I can't even remember. I think I had like mac and cheese in the end, but it was like blended, and I had to eat it through a syringe, which is horrifying. But that's just what happens. I was also lucky in the fact that I could breathe through my nose when I woke up. A lot of people can't because they do all sorts to you, and you're not supposed to blow your nose or sneeze. And I was lucky that I could just breathe through my nose. Also, I could drink from a cup like the same day. I had like a plastic cup and I could just drink normally. Obviously, like, you're not like chugging down water, but I could take sips from a cup. And that was a game changer because I was like, if every time I want water, I have to take it through a syringe, like I'm gonna be dehydrated because that is not happening. But yeah, I was lucky I could drink from a plastic cup. Obviously, you know, dribble as expected, but I could do it. And I was really happy with that. I could also eat with a spoon, like a mini teaspoon. I could eat with that straight away, which I'm aware this is not normal. And I told my surgeon I could do this, and he was like shocked. So, I was really happy with that. My throat was also fine because obviously you have, all sorts going on, and you're expected for your throat to be really sore and dry and painful, but I didn't have anything. I felt fine. My throat felt fine. I was really lucky. I didn't have any, like, there was nothing. I don't know if it was because it was like numb or something, but it was fine. Got sent home, everything was fine. The medication was the worst bit for sure. So, tips for that is definitely because obviously you can't swallow pills. So, definitely crush the pills, and I put them with chocolate mousse, like chocolate pudding. I mixed it in, and I was allowed to do this because I called the hospital and asked them, and they said, yeah. So I mix it with chocolate pudding in the syringe. So much easier because they all taste disgusting, especially with water. It is vile and it's horrible and it's just unnecessary. Antibiotics and the anti-sickness, I put it with chocolate pudding and it was so much easier to take and so much quicker. And I definitely recommend getting anti-sickness. So for me, I'm allergic to quite a few antibiotics, and the ones that I'm not allergic to, they make me feel sick. So I asked for antibiotics. They don't give it to you just like normally. You have to ask for it, but they always like say yes. They're not gonna not give you anti-sickness, but you just have to ask for it. So definitely do that if that's something you're worried about, especially because you're not supposed to throw up. Like throwing up after double jaw surgery is not good. It's not fun. So it's definitely something to think about with getting medicine and stuff. Another thing that happened to me that was really scary is I had such bad chest pain and it was very scary, and I ended up having to go to A&E because they thought it was blood clots, which is not good, and it's rare in younger people, so they were like scared. I was in A&E all day. They did all sorts of tests. I had ECGs, X-rays, blood tests, physical exams. They wanted to give me a CT scan. They ended up not doing it because I saw this like specialist doctor. He was amazing. And basically it ended up just being damage from the surgery. I'm not entirely sure what caused it, but they said my chest, it was like right here in the center, was bruised and damaged, and they just said take more painkillers. So that's what I did, and it went away. Um, the chest pain for me, it felt like someone was stood on my chest, and it made it difficult to breathe. I had to constantly think about breathing. I couldn't not think about it. Like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall asleep because I couldn't switch off from thinking about it. And the more I couldn't sleep, the more stressed out I was getting. But it turns out it was bruised, and I'm just like, someone definitely lent on me in the surgery because that's what it feels like. It felt like someone had just like put their elbow between like on my chest and just leant on me. That's what it feels like. So if you get chest pain, definitely go to the hospital just so you're 100% sure that it's not blood clots or anything. Um, but yeah, because I have like a high pain tolerance, so I eased off my painkillers like almost immediately. I had codeine, and I only took that for the day I got home, and then after that I didn't take it again because I didn't feel like I needed it, and I was just taking paracetamol. And then a week had gone by and I was feeling the chest pain, and they said to take more painkillers, so I took ibuprofen and paracetamol, and that got rid of the chest pain. So, but in terms of jaw pain, I really didn't have any that I could think of. Like, it was uncomfortable for sure, yes, and there's all sorts of sensations and feelings, and even like when you're getting your feeling back in your face because you're numb everywhere, even getting the feeling back's really weird sensation. I still don't have feeling here, like this part of my lip here is still numb, and this part of my chin is, I think it's slowly coming back. Like I can tell that I'm touching my chin, but my lip is still like complete, like there's nothing there, there's no feeling there. There's all sorts of weird sensations going on, and especially with the stitches, because I had stitches like all up here and all down here, and I was fine. Like I didn't even notice they were there until a week went by, and it felt, this is probably the worst bit actually. It felt like my stitches were getting caught on my braces, and it just felt like they were being pulled and caught on things, which really made me like cringe, and it was a horrible feeling. It wasn't painful, but it just felt like my stitches were being caught and pulled on, and just it wasn't nice. And then I ended up with quite a bit of pain here, like on the inside. And I had my checkup at the hospital, and I told her, and I was like, it is hurting here. And like when I'm trying to I'll talk about my bands in a second, but when I'm trying to put the bands on my braces, it just really hurts up here. And she said that stitch was done too tightly, and she ended up just pulling it out, which was really painful, but it was for the greater good. It was really painful in the moment, but it got rid of the pain throughout the day. So I recommend asking to have some stitches out if you can, um, if you're able to. Obviously, you have to wait for it to be healed and not needed. And my stitches were all healed, but it was just tight, and painful, so she just pulled it out. So yeah, I had bands for I had my surgery, and then a week went by. I went back. I got bands on the sides of my teeth. I had nothing in the front. I had two on each side. Um, I had to wear them 24/7 for 2 weeks, and then I went back last week, and they said only to wear them at night now. So that's why I'm filming this video now, because I can actually talk. Because it was really hard to talk with the bands on, because obviously your jaw is like clamped. Oh my god. Obviously your jaw is like clamped shut. You can take them off to eat and if you need a rest, like because it can be quite painful. And another thing that I didn't see anyone talk about is when I had the bands, I don't know what the hell, but when I was trying to sleep or when I would relax, my bottom jaw would be going crazy. Like it would just be like twitching and spasming and like almost trying to go back forwards into the underbite position because my muscles and everything aren't used to not having an underbite. So my bottom jaw would constantly be trying to like, it would like jerk forwards. And when you have bands on and just in general, it's really painful because it's not supposed to be doing that. And then it just feels like it's gonna pull all my teeth out where my jaw is like closed and really tight with really tight bands, and then your jaw is like pushing forward. It's horrible. Apparently, it's normal. I called the hospital and asked them because I couldn't really find anything online, and I couldn't sleep again because it was painful, and it was something else I couldn't switch off from. It was just constantly like jerking and twitching and spasming, and it was painful. And I didn't really know what to do. So for the first few nights, I did take my bands out just so I could sleep. The more I wore my bands and the longer it went on, the easier it got. And now it still happens, but it's not like noticeable. Like it would just be like once. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you how often, but it's fine now. So yeah, I'm still wearing my bands overnight, and then in 2 weeks I'm finished with the bands, and then I just have checkups, and then I'll get my braces off. Supposedly she did say November, but then she also said there are a few things she wants to tweak. I'm not sure what. So I think it's going to be December, January that I get my braces off. And I don't mind a slight delay because, you know, if I've gone through all of this, another month of braces to get perfect teeth is fine. Food wise, I'm definitely eating a lot more now. I still cannot chew. Like, I can't explain it. I can't chew, but like, I can eat cake. It's almost like if you're trying to cut something with blunt scissors, is how I feel with my teeth. Like, I can go like this, but it's not breaking up food, if that makes sense. Like, it's just not that. Like, I can do the action, I can do it, but there's not enough force for me to actually be able to like chew properly. Um, so yeah, I can eat cake, I can bite into cake. I can really eat most things as long as I cut it up small enough. So it's like as if I chewed it, but I did it with a knife and a fork, if that makes sense. Like I've been eating noodles, like buldak noodles, and you just cut them with a knife and fork, and that's fine. Lasagna I've been eating, again, I just cut it like small and it's fine. So that's a good tip. Because I hate milkshakes and smoothies and yogurt, and that was a huge like worry because I was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna eat because I really don't like a lot of soft things. But it was okay in the end. I had soup. Sponge pudding with custard was lifesaver because I love a sweet treat. I need a sweet treat after like every meal. So cheesecake and sponge pudding with custard was, I'd eat that every day. I still do because obviously I'm still not eating. I tried to eat a McDonald's chip the other day and it did not work. So I've still got a long way to go, definitely. I can't open my mouth super wide, but it's okay and I have no regrets right now. The first week was definitely the worst. It was low, like mentally it was draining, physically it was draining. It was tough. It definitely was tough. So if you're going through this surgery or you're about to have it, take it easy. It's definitely difficult and I understand what you're going through. Like it's horrible and I'm still going through it, but I'm definitely out the other side and I'm happy with the results. I'm still swollen, so maybe I'll do another update in like a year and talk about the long-term effects. I'll get to my regularly scheduled YouTube videos soon, because obviously my channel is about books, but I kind of wanted to talk about my experience getting this surgery. And I don't have anywhere to post it, so we're posting it on my book channel, but I'll get to posting about books again real soon. I have a book haul I want to film because obviously I haven't been working and I've been at home. So I bought a lot of books. I bought a lot of books because I've had nothing else to do. So I have a book haul coming. There are vlogs, reading vlogs that I want to film. I'm moving back to uni on Wednesday. In 5 days, I'm going back to uni. So there's a lot of things I need to do, a lot of vlogs I want to film, a lot of videos I want to film. But yeah, that was my experience with jaw surgery. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, for sure. I didn't know a lot of things going into it. It was crazy. It really was crazy. I'm definitely doing okay now and I'm feeling normal, feel good. I just cannot chew. And that will come with time. That is all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions at all about anything, I promise I'm an open book. I don't care. I'll share anything. You can ask me literally anything in the comments and I'll be so happy to answer. But yeah, that's all I can think of to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around if you guys like books, if you like book content. This channel is about books and I want to just post about books. So if you like reading, subscribe, look at my old videos if you want. I'm gonna get back to posting regularly very soon. Um, yeah, that is all I have to say. So thank you for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!